In this video, we're going to talk about adding the tool list to the top of our G-code program. So this particular part here, if I just play it, drilling some holes, cutting some pockets and sides, and whatever I'm doing here. And if we pull out the results window and take a look at the NC code, you can see here it's a standard host that comes with FeatureCAM. I'm using tool 5 first, tool 8 second. These are some standard tools, but anyway, what I want to point out is I would like to have the tool list at the top here. So there's an add-in that's somewhat new in the last year or two that takes care of a bunch of things at one time, but we're going to go to add-ins, tell it to manage, and I'm going to turn all these off and just go to the library, and there's one called, I'm going to type in set so it filters and searches, called setup information, ncode.bas. And it tells you a little bit about it over here, but the main thing I'm looking for is this information right here, because I'm going to put that in the post itself. So I'm going to do a Control C to copy that. All right. Say OK. I'm sorry, say load and then OK. So you can see it's here with this setup information, setup NC code name. I'm going to say OK. And then the way this works is we're going to edit this host post, this host VS. I'm going to click on it down here, tell it to edit, go to Formats, Program, Start. So this is what happens at the beginning of every single program. And I'm going to come down, and maybe after this estimated machine time, I want to put a blank line. So that's the ASCII character for a carriage return line feed. I'm going to Control V, which is my new word, if you will, to activate that setup NC. And then I want another blank line. Okay, so I just added these 3 lines to the top of my program start. So I'm going to do a file save. And let's just say file exit. So I saved the changes to the program start. Now I'm saving the changes to the post. And it's from an older version. Yeah, okay. And I need to save it to the desktop. So give me a second. File save as. And I'm going to save it over here to my desktop. Probably have one over there, but that's okay. Just going to overwrite it. So I've just saved the post. I want to go look at the post that I just saved to the desktop. So I'm going to browse and come over here to desktop and grab this host post and say OK. So the first thing I notice is now look at my code. I have all this additional information. The setup information, title, author, company, the tool list. Here's the tool list of the tools and various information on the tools. Well, how do we control what's being output here? So if we go over here to the run basic macro, and it's the only one in here, and we tell it to configure settings and run, it comes up with a nice little dialog that can control what is being put out by that word we put in the post. So I'm going to tell it, man, I don't want the setup information. Maybe I only want the tool list. And yes, I want to show the tool number. Tool ID, nope, don't care to see that. Yep, I like the tool name. Tool type, nah, I don't care about that. Yeah, let's look at the tool diameter. Let's look at the tool length. And here's some other information, but it's only going to be output if I check the op list. And then the stock information will be output if I check that. It basically would be a line over here that talks about the stock length, width, and thickness, and so forth. But I'm going to leave all this to default and just say OK. And now if we just play it, or I'm just going to uncheck a feature and check it again and say play, just to make sure it updates everything. And now we look at our NC code. You can see now that we've kind of cleaned it up some. Here's the tool number, the tool name, the diameter and length. and notice the setup information is gone. So it's a nice little add-in that is there to, this is probably the most common, is to add the tool information to the top of the program. Notice it's all in comments, so your machine can understand it. And of course, you can have your tool names and whatever you want them to be. So nice little add-in.